to keep Evlоев off of him. There we go. Level change.
Good balance by Choi so far.
Nice little knee there, too. But Evlоев gets the takedown.
Yeah, his team were telling me that Evlоев doesn't have knockout power, but what he does have is the ability to drain you. So he might get that knockout deeper into the fight because you can't keep up with his pace.
The good thing with that is that he's not relying on knockout power.
Yes.
You see it as a detriment in some fighters when they know they've got that nuclear weapon that they can always land throughout the fight. If he doesn't have that, then he's got to rely on technique, and that's exactly what we're seeing here. Can you imagine this guy at bantamweight? Scary.
I mean, he's very lean and shredded right now at 145 pounds. And we saw, if you look back at his fight rate, I think of one fight in particular he missed by, I think, a few pounds going down to bantamweight. So maybe that was something they considered. Yeah. It's like, look, get into the UFC, do it at featherweight, make weight, and we can talk about that at another time. But right now, he's on top. And I expect to see him get busy here with some ground and pound if he can get some separation from Choi.
So Doo Ho Choi and Dong Young Kim have been the leading lights for this young man. But he also mentioned Conor McGregor, saying that he really admires his mentality. He believes that fighting is massively about the mental side of the game.
Nice shots on the inside here, ground and pound. Evlоев staying really high in the guard, driving his shoulders forward. Something that Frankie Edgar does really well. I believe he's in the building tonight.
Yeah.
Superstar Frankie Edgar in the building. They drive their weight forward so they stay high in the guard. They force their opponent to hold them off with their legs, but that also, in turn, keeps them pinned to the canvas on their shoulders because they're driving their opponents away, as you can see now.
Nice underlooks on the legs, that pass aside, but Choi does well to nearly gain back his guard.
This is that persistence his team
Yeah,
has.
it's just relentless. You get a position for a second where you might be able to escape, and he's just all over you.
Evlоев comes from a Greco-Roman wrestling background. I believe his cousin actually represents Russia as a wrestler as well. So very much a fighting family. I believe his brother's a fighter too, or certainly a coach.
Really good use of head position as well to create space for strikes. I mean, there's not a great deal on these strikes, but as we were saying, that consistent pace.
Scoring points, winning rounds.
Yep, 21 significant strikes so far, 29 overall for Evlоев.
Another fighter coming out of Tiger Muay Thai is Evlоев.
Choi's back up. He's going to watch that knee. Oof. He puts a knee down. He doesn't want to eat another one of those.
To the canvas again with that.
Good dirty boxing, too, and I've seen that in a lot of his fights. He gets that underhook, and he digs right uppercuts. And just when you start worrying about that, that's when he level changes and shoots another shot. See? He just gets busy with that right uppercut.
So many different stimuli to think about when you've got someone that works at this pace.
And maybe, now, we've known him for his pace at 35. Imagine what his pace could be.
Back live in St. Petersburg, Russia. Round number 2 of this featherweight contest. Evlоев in the red, Choi in the black. Evlоев really going through the gears in that opening stanza. Starting to show some of his wrestling chops.
That first round is going to make Choi second guess every strike that he throws now.
Yeah, I think he's got to get busy with the jab. He's got such a long reach. There you go, nice short little combo.
That counter right hand is, from what I've seen, both miss with an elbow shot. But of course, Evlоев crashing forward and tries to finish with the takedown.
You know that Evloev's going to have seen pretty much everything growing up on the Russian circuit as well. Very tough path to the UFC. Oh, look at that weight.
That was a nice attempt, though. I like it. I like that style. Choi all over it, but very crafty way to look for that takedown.
And look at the runaway on significant strikes for Evloev. 44-7.
He's not giving Choi enough room to even land significant strikes at this point. He lands his shot, Evloev, and then closes the distance, gets on the legs, looks for takedowns, and when he's in between, he's firing that rapid uppercut.
Open up the nose now of Choi. with that dirty boxing. Oh, that's nice, though.
Well, that
Little urgency there by Evloev to drag it back down. Choi's doing a good job of trying to keep the soles of his feet on the canvas, though.
Yeah, he's working hard, but that's Evloev making him work so hard. We're going to wonder where his gas tank is if he gets out of this position and what kind of snap that's going to take off of his punches, which he's got to try to use to keep the distance from Evloev.
This is good takedown defense from Choi. We can't undersell how well he's doing in this fight, trying to keep this fight on the feet. But I do wonder whether he's faced a grappler like this before. I mean, this pace that Evloev keep on him, as well as being able to transition.
Back of the head. Ref thought about stepping in there, but Evloev got the takedown, so you don't want to take that away from him.
Good call by the referee there. I definitely think we can see warnings as the fight is going on. I don't think we always necessarily need to stop the action to give a warning.
Oh, by the way, Evloev also has a degree in law and a degree in computer programming, so it makes me like him even more.
It's impressive.
Making some smart decisions in this fight, taking it down to the mat.
Choi must just feel smothered in this position. There's no space for him. He keeps going back to that overhook, and he's using wrist control, trying to possibly creep a triangle through. He's so wise to it. I mean, the danger is you attack a triangle because you've got to open your guard to do it, and then you get your guard passed.
I reckon he probably thinks he's wrestling 3 Evloevs right now. Okay.
Yeah, he's confused. He even just asked knee down. Thank God Choi seems fine.
Oh, hold on.
No.
He's taking a point. Taking a point for an illegal knee. Now, anything other than this. Evloevs right now. Okay.
Yeah, he's confused. He even just asked knee down. Could potentially have a draw situation on our hands.
Oh, don't be saying things like that this early, Paul Felder.
We saw the first stage of takedown defense. He sprawled nicely, but almost instinctively, Evloev switches direction and was able to strip his base away. I mean, Choi is constantly fighting his way to the fence, trying to get back to his feet. But this is exhausting work.
I was exactly going to say the same thing. What an arduous task it is against Evloev tonight.
He's got his wizard now, though. He's got to try to get that leg free and step up with his left leg up against the fence so we can base out. But you see Evloev just waiting for those legs to come back up, scoop him right back up, and put him back on the mat. Oh, he got a little judo throw. He got out, though. He needs to separate.
Yeah, he's got to try and get himself off the fence here.
Gives up on the neck there. He had a little bit of a guillotine attempt, but he knows there's probably very little chance that he's going to finish that off right now.
Judges scored the contest 29-27, 29-27, and 29-26 for the winner by unanimous decision, Evloev.
So congratulations to Movsar Evloev. What a dominant performance it was from him. Despite the point deduction, he still walks away with a victory. So, gentlemen, we are fast approaching to the main card, and of course that main event between the two big guys, a real battle of veterans between Overeem and Alinigdan.
Oh, I cannot wait, John. I cannot wait. I mean, we talk about striker v grappler. This is really that, but in a more evolved sense. We've got Olenek, who's an excellent grappler with dangerous striking, and Overeem, who's a dangerous striker with submission skills that you can